What is up, guys? It is Ripper, and here with a new video for you guys today. And guys, today we're going to be talking about Warzone. And very simply, we are going to be talking about, well, why is it dying? And before anyone gets mad at me, be sure to leave a like on today's video. It means the world. It helps motivate me to make more videos. At the same time, check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/xripper. And if you enjoy the content, be sure to follow it, because we are currently on the road to 400 followers, and I think we're like 2-3 away. So you guys could help us hit that real quick, and that is our goal for the year to hit, is 400. So enjoy the video. Now, if we're going to talk about Warzone and it going downhill, essentially dying, we got to talk about everything. So let's just start off with when Warzone first came out. It was kind of like it didn't blow up right away game, I would initially say. It definitely took a little bit of time, but after a while, people obviously realized the game, how good it was, and everyone kind of got into it. Now, after it blew up, obviously it brought attention, it made people go, but because of attention, what did it bring? It brought hackers. Obviously, every game that blows up and gets people in there, and I would argue almost every game, can pull hackers to it, whether they get caught, whether they don't get caught, whether they just somehow avoid it, anything, you get it, right? So, I just say Margaret Collette, that's nice. But at the end of the day, it brings people. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because in the current state of it, it has just been building and building and building on hackers. I mean, the game has literally just been promoted to hackers to all extreme, because, well, they know that's how they're going to get some viewers in, that's how they're going to get players in. And obviously people are like, oh, well, how are they promoting it? Okay, well, let's think about it. They decided we don't need an anti-cheat, because we're just going to go through manually and ban accounts. And then they are going to let the people complain and complain, because they know that the more the name is said, the more the name Warzone is stated, it's going to make people be like, oh shit, maybe we should check it out, maybe we should try it. And then the second hackers here, oh yeah, there's no anti-cheat, oh shit, okay, bet, a game I can hack and almost have no consequence for it. Now, at the end of the day, if you look at the numbers after everything I just stated, let's talk about the numbers of Warzone. When Warzone first started, I would argue, like first came out, maybe 100K viewers, not that much. Then let's look at when it blew up. Oh, for some reason, when they blew up, they somehow were pulling about 250K viewers. Okay, now when it really got to the peak point of Warzone, you never saw Warzone under 300,000 viewers on Twitch. Now, I'm specifically pulling Twitch numbers because obviously that's where I, stream on, and that's what I know. I don't know Facebook numbers or YouTube numbers, but I can guarantee and almost promise on Twitch numbers, minimum 300K. And what I've learned is, with this happening, I was like, damn, they're doing very well. People are playing their game. Clearly people like them, right? Then one day I get on, and there's about 250K. And I'm like, I haven't seen that number in a while. Day goes by. We start hitting 220K. And then I start watching it day by day. And what do I realize? Every day the number gets smaller. Now, am I saying Warzone is a dead game and, is Warzone a, can't be revived game? No, I don't think it's a dead game. I also think it's easy to be revived by one thing, but I don't think it's at all a dead game. And I think with the current state of it right now, it's currently at like 150K viewers, usually, like average. Obviously a big jump from 300K and all that stuff, but so they're still getting the viewers, they're just not getting as many. And again, that's why I would argue it's not a full dead game, but it's reaching the point of its downfall. It is going down. No one can argue that. It has definitely reached a point where it isn't the same anymore. Hackers have overran it. Obviously, Activision doesn't give a fuck to fix that. Activision has also said, okay, well, you know, we're gonna constantly ban people manually, and then they false ban people sometimes, and the community is just, they fed up, right? The community has officially spoken up and said, listen, we want change. We want a difference made. And if you can't do that, we're going to leave your game. Guys, I'm just going to keep it a stack here. Look at the games that are coming out this year and next year. We have games like Halo Infinite. We have games like Battlefield 2042. We have games like Ashes of Creation. I mean, there's countless games at this point that are coming out that are going to easily just destroy Warzone if they don't fix it. And there's already big content creators for Warzone that are basically the last ones keeping it alive, like Swag, Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, Aiden, Symphony. The people keeping the game alive, they're all saying the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at less Warzone streams and less Warzone content, and probably paying and playing games like Halo Infinite and Battlefield and just trying it out. And guess what? These are COD partners saying this. That should be a sign. COD partners are openly saying, yeah, we're getting fed up and we're done ourselves. Now, aside from the people leaving and saying they're gonna leave, let's look at the current state right now of Warzone. And if you were asked right now and you had to answer essentially what's keeping it alive and who's keeping it alive, as in content creators, which Warzone content creators are keeping it alive, we would all say the same thing. Tim, Nick, Aiden, I mean, we would all say the same names. Now, why is that? Why is it that Warzone is only represented by maybe max 4 or 5 people off the top of my head? Why is that? Why is it that Warzone is become an unstreamable game to the point where no one wants to watch small people anymore? Besides Twitch's issues alone with promoting, why is Warzone just, no one gives a fuck anymore about small content creators in Warzone? Because people don't care anymore. And it's reached the point where, as annoying and maybe repetitive as this is by every content creator complaining, the only way to save this game is an anti-cheat. And I mean that by the cold, hard truth. The only way to save this game, and I will stick by this, if you brought an anti-cheat in the game, it would bring back some people. It would make people be excited to play. Because Warzone has been able to pull off things that nobody's ever seen before in games. I mean, Warzone literally took the gaming community by storm. People who didn't play COD switched to Warzone. They don't even play multiplayer, but they play Warzone, which is a Call of Duty, because they love the Battle Royale, whether you like Battle Royales or not. People love it. But that brings me to the next issue. Warzone has been able to kill off other things as well. Even Scump said it killed off COD multiplayer competitive. Multiplayer competitive is dead. Nobody cares about multiplayer competitive. You know what people care about? They care about the Warzone competitive. You look at the tournament viewers, you look at the view numbers, it's massive. A massive difference compared to multiplayer. So by Warzone killing off this, and Warzone, obviously people paying money for stuff and all this, and the whole situation, for Activision to not care at all about their game and essentially show very small signs of love for the game is something that we can all talk about and hopefully learn from, because this it's a clear sign that we are asking for this game to be gone. I mean, we really are. And I hate to say it, but I don't know if there's any recovering if we don't get it fixed by Halo Infinite or Battlefield coming out. That's all I'm saying. Let's look at what's Warzone gonna be hypothetically. Say the big content creators lower their time in the game, stop playing it completely, or stop promoting it, or stop making videos. What's gonna happen? Well, 2 things. 1, obviously, whatever big game they move to will blow up bigger than, well, what it could be. Number 2, small content creators in Warzone could potentially, obviously, grow from this if they leave. But here's the sad truth about that growth. They're going on a game that essentially a lot of viewers will end up leaving if these people leave. Don't believe me? Look at games that had some massive content creators that basically made the game what it was. Let's look at games like Overwatch. Overwatch had people like Tim and all that, right? Tim really blew up the Overwatch community, and when he went to Warzone, you know, what happened? I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Those people didn't really watch Overwatch that much. You know, there's still some decently sized creators obviously out there like J1 and all that, but let's be real here. When Tim left, Overwatch left. And Overwatch isn't the only game. Obviously, there's other games that have had that happen to them, but whether the game got old or whether it's because they left, the games went. The community, it died. And I hate to say this, Warzone's gonna follow the same exact path that every other game had to deal with, and I'm not surprised. Do I feel bad about it too? No, because it's the way the game is, and it's the way that we have to deal with it at this point. And I can't believe I got this play. Let's see what they say. I'm curious. This guy's shit talking me. Yo, low key, this guy's literally shit talking me in game for getting play of the game. That's crazy. I'm gonna end the video with this. Warzone is in a bad state. Every YouTuber, every content creator on this game is saying it. Warzone's in a bad state. A lot of Warzone content creators, small creators, just fucking left it and play other games now. And at the end of the day, we need an anti-cheat. Activision, step the fuck up and get your damn game in check, please. But the biggest thing that we can do here is if they refuse to change and improve the game, leave the game. And I'm honestly going to say this, leave the game. Because if we all leave the game, they're going to realize, oh shit, we fucked up. And if that's what it takes for a change in this community, that's what we have to do. All right, so if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like. See you guys next time.